Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to episode 6 of Steins Gate playthrough.
Steins Gate.
I am joined by the voice of Okabe
El Sai Kangaroo.
and the voice of every single woman ever.
That's me.
That
I'm
is
not
you.
that voice of every woman. I'm not the voice of Kursu.
Okay,
are.
you're the voice of every woman besides for one.
Also
and I
the
gotta start with that
mind
one.
of Okabe.
In the mind of Okabe.
He is my
That's
mind.
a better intro. You know what? Just screw that other intro. I'm joined by the voice of Okabe.
And the voice behind the voice of Okabe.
There we go. I like that one better.
Let's go.
Anyways, so welcome to the episode. We just got done with the phone wave fiasco.
Phone wave
Yeah.
fiasco.
So
Go
We're
watch
gonna-
all the other parts and you'll know what's up.
watch the
Yeah.
other parts right now.
And now we're on to chapter 2.
I wonder if this has gotten better since our first
Actually,
episode.
hold
or
on. Even if
it's-
you already watched those ones, watch them again. That we can catch up.
yeah,
and then
it's
regain
probably
focus.
been
Then
a
come
while.
back.
Yeah.
It's been a while. So watch all of them,
What?
then come back. Even if you just watched the last one just like a week ago,
Yeah.
and you're fully caught up, you're not fully caught
From
up.
the
Rewatch
beginning,
them.
rewatch the whole thing.
Rewatch them.
Yeah. Sounds
Okay,
good.
now that they're done with that word salad of
We're solid.
stuff.
We're salad.
Word salad.
Salad.
You guys spoke a lot of stuff. Anyways, let's go.
Let's go. We got
You
2
can
hours of
edit
playtime.
it in post.
Edit in post.
Sure. Where'd my
Load
cursor
this
go?
data.
Edit in fence post.
There we go. Let's go.
The dawn of a new day. Gosh, I can't see. Actually, it's already noon. We didn't sleep at all. Sleep deprivation makes the summer sun seem all the brighter. I really don't want to go outside, but I'm fed up with the humidity inside the lab.
I know that feeling.
I chug a bottle of Dr. Pepper. My stomach protests. Maybe I drank too fast. I am exhausted. My hands are shaking slightly and my vision is cloudy.
Sounds like he's on drugs.
I could pass out if I'm not careful. Maybe I should take a shower. That should starve off the exhaustion, if only temporary. This building has a basic shower room. There's no bath, but it's enough. The lab would be hell without it.
Oh, whoops.
Daru is at his computer, his back turned towards me. His right leg is bouncing impatiently.
Hey, I do that.
The room is mostly silent, save for the electric fans humming and Daru's mouse clicks. Daru doesn't look my way, and he doesn't try to start a conversation. Neither do I. I don't have the energy. Outside is a sunny summer afternoon, but inside the air is stale and empty of life. Yesterday, that shocking experiment convinced me that the phone wave, named subject to change, was also a time machine. But Kursu didn't seem willing to accept the results. She just started screaming. What?
A time machine? A time machine? It can't be.
Then she took a mad dash out of the lab. It was like she couldn't get out of here fast enough. As for Mayuri, she was depressed about her chicken and banana, so she skipped her daily costume sewing and went home. Grudges over food run deep, I guess. Which leaves the lab empty, save for Daru and me. Our enthusiasm shot through the roof when we realized that the phone wave, named subject to change, had tremendous hidden potential. We nearly died of excitement after successfully sending an email to the past. So we stayed up all night, doing experiments to confirm whether or not the phone wave, named subject to change, is indeed a time machine.
Should we try looking at our email?
Nah.
Yeah, we're
it
just
does say we're
receiving
receiving
message.
mail.
I think it's... No.
That's
That's not the right
It should be
button.
right click on the mouse.
Right click, right. Can I do it? Nope, that opens...
Can you just...
Oh wait, no, that's
Click
right.
on
You,
the
yeah, you
thing.
click on the icon.
Oh,
Remember?
they're right, duh. Okay, I have to go back.
Right click is for saving.
There we go.
You've got mail.
Woo!
Oh,
my
goodness.
God.
Ignore it. It's just shining finger. Let's get out of here.
That's
outta
a
here.
lot.
Yeah,
That's
we don't
a
need to
lot
read
of
that.
shining finger.
We don't need to read that.
That's one of two. Can I click on... Can I... Okay, darn.
Okay, yeah, that's just
So,
the old messages.
Fight.
Oh, I
enter.
No,
see.
we don't need those. Ah.
Are you on summer break? Maui.
Look here. Are you a student? Okabe-kun? Are you on summer break? Moika.
Dude, too much personal information already.
And then how do I go back? Okay. And then that one. Are you a day person or a night person? If you'd rather I email you around a certain time, this broke
Let
up
me
text
know.
is screwing me up.
I want to reply as soon as you. I want you to reply as soon as you can, but I don't want to be a bother, so let me know. Okay, Malika?
Sounds like a person with anxiety.
By the way, I don't like talking on the phone, so please call me bye-bye, Malika. I just remembered I didn't tell you my phone number. That's okay. I'm a lot more comfortable able to communicate in email anyways. What about you, Okbekon? Wow, she's really annoying.
She is.
Are you still asleep? Rise and shine. Have you talked to the super hacker yet? Oh, I also like to hear about John What's-His-Face. I'm super curious, Malika.
She's too obvious, too.
I'm nocturnal. I usually don't go to bed until the sun comes up. It's not too bad once you get used to it. When you wake up, okay.
It is bad even when you get used to it.
What on earth?
Wow, just these 5 texts make her even more worse.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
her. Let's get out of here.
Awesome.
I thought Moika was going to be better in this,
No.
but she's not.
Yeah. Okay, I think I can go back.
She's worse.
back.
Worse. What did you
Too
do?
far
no,
back.
too far.
back. Let's cut that out. Okay, back. Here. Please go away. There we
Wow.
go. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program.
Okay, so we stayed up all night doing experiments to confirm whether or not the phone wave named subject to change is indeed a time machine.
Time machine.
The results, however, we went to the supermarket and stocked up on a wide variety of items. We tossed each of them into the phone wave named subject to change, but everything failed. No change. Nothing happened. After the experiment where the discharge phenomenon occurred, everything warmed up normally. No jellification. Suddenly, we couldn't get anything to happen. We still have no idea why. First, let's review the problems revealed by this last run of experiments. Problem 1. Electrical discharge safety precautions. We removed everything flammable from the development room to reduce the risk of fire. We also prepared 2 fire buckets full of water just in case. But that's not a fundamental solution. We keep an eye out for now on, but if things get dangerous, we should seriously consider relocating our experiments. Problem 2, mass increase. When the discharge phenomenon occurs, the phone wave, named subject to change, suddenly gains mass for no reason. Because of this, the microwave broke the table and made a dent into the floor. To deal with the issue, we placed the microwave on the floor. We spread cushions and blankets underneath. This hides the hole in the floor too. It's only a temporary fix though. If we make any more holes, Mr. Braun is quite capable of raising my rent. And that's to say nothing of the calamity it will cause if it falls through the floor. Anyway, we need to find the source of this mass increase, if amateurs like us even can, that is. But the first 2 problems pale before the third. This last problem is critical. Until we solve it, we can't even really experiment with the phone wave, named subject to change. Problem 3. We're not even sure of the necessary conditions to send emails to the past. No matter how many times we tried, we couldn't pin down a single condition. We spent the entire night doing trial and error. We tried over 40 different things, but not once could we reproduce the discharge phenomenon. I had the idea that opening the microwave door was the key. That theory was proven false. There might be something else I'm missing, but for now we're at an impasse. We started off in high spirits, but grew more and more frustrated as time progressed, which brings us to the present. Honestly, I gave up. That's why I spent the entire morning lazing about like this. Another email pops up on my phone.
Oh, Lord.
You got mail!
No!
Hey.
I haven't gotten a reply yet. You're still asleep. You sleep too much, Okabekun. You're like having an old. You're living like an old man. Well, I guess I'm not able. I'm
Not able to
not
talk.
one to
LMAO?
talk. Lamau. Anyway.
Don't say it like that.
Why? Anyway, let me know when you have something on the IBN 5100. Pretty please, Moika.
I think it's supposed to be Moika.
Moika.
I don't care. She can die in a hole.
Man, where'd my
Lol.
All right.
It's LOL and LMAO.
Lamau.
No.
Lol.
No.
I've been getting way too many of these since yesterday.
Agreed.
They're all from Shining Finger, the woman called Kiryu Moeka. I've never used email this often before. Even Mayuri only sends me 1 or 2 a day, and she's a teenage girl. Frankly, this is starting to get on my nerves. I saw how fast Shining Finger typed. That should have been enough to tip me off that she was a male demon. I was careless. It's too much of a pain to reply, so I ignore it. I finish off my bottle of Dr. P. My stomach gurgles. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
There it is.
You've got
Is
mail.
it Moeka again? Oh, it's Mayuri!
Oh, it's
Yay!
This is a lot better.
Mayushi's spending money is getting dangerously low. You and Daro need to chip in too sometimes. You don't want to get between me and my food.
Whoa.
Dude, that was a passive-aggressive message.
That is very
She's even got
passive-aggressive.
tears in the subtitle.
Tears, angry face,
Dang.
bold letters,
Bold
spending money and
letters.
food.
Click on the spending money. What's it send to?
Oh, you can reply. Reply!
Let's reply.
Don't get angry. Next time, I'll treat you to anything you want to eat. So keep buying more bananas for the sake of our experiments.
Let's go. Mail sent.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So it's
Okay, so I
that's
think
a
you could have
choice,
clicked
okay.
either
Yeah, it was a
one.
choice.
Oh, is it?
I bet it was a choice, yeah.
Wow.
There's choices.
Whoops. Too late.
Is there a choice to tell Moeka to shut up?
Let's see.
Do you get different endings depending on the choices you make through the phone?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
This is the interactive
The
part.
PlayStation version actually gives you a fake phone that you hook up to the PlayStation and actually text on the fake
Oh,
phone
dang.
for responses. Like you can select
So
the
can we
responses.
reply to any of these? Then?
No, it has to be highlighted in blue.
Yeah.
Well, I know. I'm just seeing if any of these were replyable. So I didn't know that.
It doesn't look like it.
I don't think we can, even if we were able to
Oh,
before.
goodness.
Holy crap. Okay.
Dude, she wants Daru's email address? No.
We already gave it to her. Okay, I don't think there's anything. And back.
I'm so hungry. I don't even feel like showering. I call out to Daru, who's hammering on the keyboard.
Hey, you want to go to Sanbo for some beef bowl?
Nah, too much trouble.
Aren't you hungry?
Yeah, but
You're such a bum.
What is doing on the computer anyway? I'm curious, so I casually peek over his shoulder. There's an image of a futuristic-looking facility I've never seen before. Richly colored cords crawl through a gigantic octagonal tunnel, like the interior of a spaceship from a sci-fi movie. Based on the height of the people in the picture, the tunnel looks to be more than 10 meters tall. Incidentally, the people don't look Japanese. Daru sighs heartily. I don't know if the blank look in his eyes is from sleepiness, exhaustion, or something's just wrong with him.
the Large Hadron Collider sure is cute. What?
He's not wrong. What? What did you just say?
Large Large Hadron Collider?
Caliander.
Colander? Is that an incantation? No, a secret technique?
Large Hadron Collider. You don't know what about that? That. You don't know? You don't know about it?
I grab Daru's relaxed shoulders and wring them out.
Ow! What are you doing?
Are you conscious?
Of course, man.
What is this Large Hadron Collider thing?
You know, it's what CERN uses to do their experiments, LHC for short. It's seriously Moe recommended.
You're lusting for something that's not even humanoid?
Of course not, but there's something about it that gets me excited, you know? It makes me smile, you know? Don't you feel it?
Come to think of it, I remember you said that you found factories and undersides of highways irresistible or something.
Yeah, same thing.
Where does it end?
2D, 3D, and even inanimate objects.
Life's too short. I don't want to limit my interest, you know?
And yet you'll do anything to avoid things that don't interest you. Hypocrite.
CERN.
That name. I've seen it somewhere, and recently. Where was it again? Oh, of course.
John Titor!
Oh yeah, that guy you mentioned earlier. He's the guy @Channel's going crazy about, isn't he?
That one might be an imposter. I was talking about the John Titor who appeared 10 years ago.
He appeared 10 years ago? The same guy?
I had hoped that Dara would remember, but no such luck.
Anyway, John Titor mentioned CERN.
I don't remember all of it, but there's one thing I'm sure of.
Titor made a prediction, namely that before the year 2034, CERN will develop a time machine.
A time machine? That's timely. That's a timely topic. But that wasn't just 10 years ago. This new Titor said the same thing.
It doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago or 10 seconds ago. That's not the point, Daru. This coincidence could very well be the choice of Steins Gate.
Can we trust this Titor guy?
It doesn't matter if we trust him or not. Now we have something in common. A time machine. We should investigate CERN. We've got nothing to lose.
Vigor returns to my body. Curiosity truly is the greatest delicacy for a mad scientist like me. Anyway, the phone wave, name subject to change, experiment has hit a dead end for now, so it shouldn't matter if I make a little detour for this.
Tell me everything you know about CERN.
Sure. Sure thing. My CERN folder is smoking hot.
Darrow strikes his keys with renewed passion. He goes to My
gross.
Pictures folder and opens a folder literally called CERN.
CERN is the world's largest particle physics research institute. It's popularly called European Laboratory for Particle Physics, or the European Organization for Nuclear Research. It's close to the border of Switzerland and France. On the outskirts of Geneva, it's famous for the birthplace of HTML, HTTP in the World Wide Web.
The World Wide Web? You mean the internet?
Bingo! That thing at the beginning of most URLs.
CERN invented that? All I know about CERN is what I read in Titor's book. I never knew they were that amazing.
Most people aren't aware, but there's a Japanese research team working at CERN too.
What sort of research does CERN do?
Particle physics, mostly. CERN can do experiments on no one else can, because they have the biggest particle accelerator in the world. The low-energy anti-proton ring, the proton synchrotron booster, the large electronic positron collider, and the big boss is the large accelerator in the world, the LHC, or Large Hadron Collider.
Tan? Oh, that is me. Otaku possesses the ability to anthropomorphize in moe form just about anything in the world simply by sticking tan at the end of its name. Darrow's powers encompass even particle accelerators. Darrow doesn't seem to notice my shock. He just brings up the next image.
The LHC is a 27-kilometer long circular tunnel built underneath CERN's headquarters. Its purpose is to smash protons together in the hope of creating unknown elementary particle reactions. They started experimenting last year. Before they started, there were rumors that the experiments might create mini black holes. Oh no, these mini black holes will swallow the Earth. The universe is in danger, etc.
Mini black holes? I'm pretty sure Titer said his time machine used mini black holes. Are the things he said about CERN true?
What's the possibility of that actually happening?
100% that is. Won't? 100% that is won't. CERN officially denies it. But, oh, shoot. I can't go back, can I?
But
Nope.
where there's smoke, there's fire.
Give me once. No.
No,
don't
cancel
want
it.
to do
Don't
that.
cancel it. You should be. There should be a backlog. Every
There should
Vision
be.
Nova has a backlog.
Just
Just
wondering
right
if I
click.
can go back.
You can't, but right click. And then see the, not tips, but there should be a backlog somewhere. Oh, backlog right there.
Okay, he said, let's say a mini black hole was formed. The amount of energy would be so tiny that it would disappear instantly upon formation. It would be impossible for it to swallow the world. Back. Backspace. There we go.
And then backspace again.
So that's smoke, there's fire.
But where there's smoke, there's fire.
If I remember correctly, Titer claimed the CERN began time machine research in 2001. In 2034, they complete the time machine. Right now, it's 2010. If they actually started that research, it would have been 9 years ago. According to their official announcements, they only began experimenting in 2008. That's suspicious. Of course, that's assuming Titer's story is true. Some of Titer's prediction were on the mark, but most weren't. I'm also perplexed by how everyone around me seems to have forgotten about Titer's 2000 experiments. Appearance. There's something important in Titer's tale. Or at least I want there to be. I take out my phone and put it to my ear.
It's me. Don't be surprised. I've sniffed out an evil conspiracy. John Titer, CERN. You see where I'm going with this? Yeah, that's right. They're likely connected to the organization. Coincidence? Come now. Don't disappoint me. What? Evidence? Well, if you must know. Whispers. Whispers of my mad scientist intuition. Those bastards are trying to destroy the world. Yeah, with mini black holes. But what if we were to steal that technology? What then? Of course. Who do you think I am? Everything is the choice of Steins Gate. Il, Sun, Kunguru.
I put away my phone, and then turned to find Daro giving me an exasperated look.
Just who the hell are you fighting with?
Daru, I know what we must do.
What was that?
Don't you was at me. You're supposed to grin like you know exactly what I'm talking about. What kind of super hacker are you?
I wanted him to say something like, well, why the hell not? So what's in it for me? And then we'd continue like this, grinning slyly the whole time. Me, a week's worth of potato chips. Daro, 10 days. Me, you sure are a glutton. Daro, the divine
Are we supposed to read this?
makes you a
I
hungry
don't
man.
know.
Me, deal, get started. Daro, you got it, boss. That's all in his head, so.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yep, a real cool conversation. But the real world Daro just purses his lips.
You always give such half-baked explanations. Try to sound intelligible before you try to sound intelligent.
Work with me here.
You are a super hacker.
Stop saying hacker. At least say hacker.
See where I'm going with this?
No, not at all.
Hack into CERN.
Daru stares at me in disbelief.
Is that some kind of joke?
I know you can do it, Daru. Expose their dastardly deeds and find any hints you can about the time machine.
Dastardly deeds? You're just imagining that stuff, Ocarine.
We stand at a crossroads. Will the phone wave name subject to be changed become a functional time machine, or will it die as garbage in the lab storage?
You serious?
I'm always serious.
I look Daru straight in the eye as I answer. Looks like that made him understand my position. Daru sweeps the garbage off his desk and sits up straight.
I'm not responsible for the consequences. Got it?
Suddenly, Daru is bursting with energy. It's like his earlier lethargy was a lie.
Deal. Get started.
Let's do this.
For your payment, I'll deposit a week's supply of potato chips into your Swiss bank account.
Daru doesn't respond. He's already deep in concentration.
Anyway, I'm gonna sleep. It's all yours.
I lie down on the sofa and let the clacking of Daru's keyboard lull me to sleep.
I think we should check our phone.
Check the phone.
We'll check our phone before we go to sleep.
I always do that.
You've got mail.
Yay. It's
Another
Myri
Myri.
again.
Thank you very much. Just hearing that from Okarine makes me happy.
Look, we went with the right
Aw,
choice.
Yeah, we want the happy Myri
Yay.
ending.
Dude, we legit told her we're gonna keep on using your food. We'll bring you out on dinner once. And she's happy with that.
She's so
We don't
sweet.
deserve her.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Oh,
Well,
we're dead.
sleep.
We woke up.
I wake up to find the twilight sun streaming in through the window.
And we
You
got
gross.
another message. Ah,
Oh, goodness. I check my phone instantly. Bam.
we're addicted to technology.
Ferris!
Whoa!
Ferris Nyan Nyan.
Kyoma, when operating the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet, nya. You don't want them to notice you. Remember the
Summoning has taken 200
years to prepare.
2000.
2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined. Although I suppose that might make things interesting.
Let's go with interesting. Let's click that one.
Okay,
I think it'll show us our answers with what we're gonna
I
say.
think it will. My mouse is kind of weird. Okay,
There it is.
click on this.
Reply. You. What are you scheming?
And then can I go back?
Yeah.
Reply. Oh,
Is the church still?
is the church still devoted to that fool's errand? Even if they manage to resurrect their Messiah, humanity's faith is less than 17% of what it was in the time. Mankind doesn't need decrepit old gods to save them.
Let's send this one.
What's the other?
We don't
ones?
even know the other ones.
We
yet,
don't need
do
to
we?
know the other ones.
We don't know the other ones. All right, I'm gonna
Okabe
go-
doesn't even play along with their stuff. He makes fun of her for
That's
it.
true.
Discreet.
Yeah.
Are you suggesting that I, the great Hoin Kyoma, run and hide? You risk my ire, cat girl.
Actually, I like that
That's
one
pretty
better.
good.
And
And
this one.
Akiba's part of the mundane world? Nonsense. This town has belonged to chaos for centuries. As it shall forevermore.
Let
That's pretty good,
chaos
too.
take the world.
Let chaos take the world.
I kind of want that one.
I don't know, I like the discreet one.
The discreet one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
this one.
discreet's good.
Take that, cat girl.
Take that, cat girl. Perfect.
All right, we talk to him. We're waking up, and we get back to it.
A refreshing breeze blows in. I softly brushing my cheek. Dar's exactly where I left him before I fell asleep. He's sitting in exactly the same position.
He's dead.
Not much has changed beside his typing speed. Oh, and now he's muttering to himself.
No, he's just crazy.
I guess he hasn't had any success at hacking yet. I look around the room, but I can't find Mayuri. Maybe she's not coming today. I guess food-related grudges really do run deep. I stand up and stretch. I don't want to bother Daru, so I don't say anything to him. I take a cold Dr. Pepper out of the fridge and quench my thirst. I should do that right now. Yeah. And then I throw myself back down on the sofa and start browsing @channel on my phone. And what perfect timing, Titer is currently posting in the thread.
Oh boy.
Everett Wheeler model is correct. Please look it up and learn more. It seems you're all still clinging to the preconceived notions of time. Time does not simply run from past to future like a car on a one-way street. To be more specific, the laws of causality do not allow contradictions to occur. If the result of an event, the effect, is changed, the event itself, the cause, also changes to prevent a paradox. That's why there are so few people who can observe changes in divergence. Divergence being the world line's percent difference from the standard.
Die, troll, you claim to be a time traveler without any proof.
Stop trends, please. I'm counting on you, Mr. Time Traveler.
If you can't possibly observe changes in the divergence, then how can you possibly measure it? Oh, I know, your time machine has a magical device that measures it for you, LOLOL. Oh, and still haven't explained how a research institution conquers the world. Details blocks.
Oh no, humanity is doomed. What a scientist done. .jpg.
Lol, new responding seriously to troll threads. This Titer guy's a crappy troll.
Don't you people have anything to offer besides insults? How about contributing to the discussion, plebeian scum? If you assume that time doesn't flow in a straight line, then the idea of time travel is much easier to swallow. In such a scenario, a time machine traveling to the past doesn't need to fight against the flow of time. I say Titer's points have merit. By the way, Titer, I'd like to know more about CERN. What can you tell us about their current activities?
Tell me which horse wins the next Emperor's Cup. I'll bet my entire life savings.
Everett Wheeler, model, many worlds interpretation. Basically, that means parallel worlds.
What's with all this stupid name tags? This Hoyun Kyoma is more annoying than Titer.
You call yourself John Titer, but you're fluent in Japanese? Writing in English would be at least make it seem more realistic. You can't do English, can you?
What? Can I ask you for a favor, Titer-san? My mom died last year in the Shibuya earthquake. If I stop my mom from leaving home, then I can undo her death. So please, lend me your time machine.
Can we click on any of these? Just kind of curious.
No, it doesn't click it.
No, we can't. Okay, they're just highlighted.
You're gonna believe this time traveler? LOL. Without proof? Are you an idiot?
Yes.
No one seems particularly interested in what I said about time not flowing in a single direction. That's proof that your preconceptions are deeply ingrained. Honestly, it bothers me you simply accept that as the truth. I'm starting to understand why CERN was able to take over so easily. Whenever a major event causes the divergence to change, the timeline is reconstructed to prevent paradoxes from occurring. For example, let's say that a major event causes this world line to diverge into a new world line. Call it world line B. On world line B, I'm afraid to say @channel never existed. As the timeline is reconstructed, all of your memories of reading and posting an @channel will disappear, to be replaced by memories of you doing something else. In other words, by changing the present, you change the past. I wrote about CERN yesterday. The only other thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro black holes. Kuri Gohan and Kamehameha. I desire only to quench my intellectual thirst. Unlike you closed-minded fools, I will reserve judgment until after I've heard what Titer has to say. And then I will make contact with Titer and acquire his time machine for myself. The great mad scientist Huan Kyoma will have the last laugh. Suck it, sleazebags.
Tell me stock prices or I effing die. I won't believe until you tell me.
That's not reconstructing the world, you idiot. That's altering people's memories. Who the hell can alter memories of nearly 6.7 billion people? Do you realize how stupid that even sounds? I think I would have noticed if someone went and screwed with my brain. And what does any of that have to do with many worlds interpretation? Do some research. Micro black holes, LOLOL.
Wait, the future's a wasteland? That mean I can be a road warrior and ride a mod buggy, right? I'm gonna go get me a mohawk. Anyone know where I can buy spiked shoulder pads?
I checked CERN's homepage. It says they've been experimenting since 2009. Can they really make black holes?
What the heck's gonna happen?
Does Titer have a mohawk? God, that's effing Bowie.
Are you implying our brains make the world? Are you saying the universe is a giant tree and we're the branches or something? That's some Ava level bullcrap right there. Go back to 2036.
Is this how you reply to a specific person? Thank you for showing me. Reconstruction of the timeline and alteration of people's memories. I think they're essentially the same thing. Why are you so intent on saying they're different? With a few exceptions, nobody can keep their memories across world lines. They are reconstructed along with everything else when when divergence changes. What's a road warrior?
Anyone home? I'm immersed in a heated internet argument when an unfamiliar voice interrupts me.
Sounds like
Suzu.
Twitter.
Yep.
It is.
The door opens and a girl peeks inside.
Have we seen her before?
No.
Pretty sure we haven't.
No, we have not.
We haven't? Oh, I thought we did.
Maybe we did. I don't remember.
Let's see. I recognize her.
We have.
Oh. It's the girl I met yesterday at Braun
right.
Tube Workshop.
Nice. That was like a few months ago.
Hi, I'm from the Braun Tube Workshop. When our eyes meet, she smiles. The TV you sent in for repairs has been fixed. Mind picking it up?
It's right there. I see it.
Daro's typing gets even faster. Looks like he's in the zone. It would be a bad idea to disturb him with our voices. I nod to the girl and hurry outside.
I'm just picturing like Beethoven's Fifth Symphony going as we just hear Daro.
Da-da-da-da. Like he's typing it out.
Yeah.
Right.
Click, 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 click.
Click, 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 click.
We're outside.
Why do we have to be sneaky? What was this girl's name again? I think it was something like Aruma or Amore? Oh, right. Amane Suzuha.
Currently, my genius partner in crime is executing an important mission. I don't want to bother him.
Huh? What exactly do you guys do?
I told you before that learning our secrets could put you and everyone you know in grave danger.
You're called the Future Gadget Laboratory, right?
How did you know that? I never told you. Wait, are you an organization spy?
I raise my guard and spring into a praying mantis stance. But Suzuha just stares blankly.
I find it funny he does that, yet she could probably beat the living crap out of it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's what it said on your mailbox.
Oh.
I lower my guard. Why didn't she just say so?
Now that you know, it's not like you can unknow. I'll give you the short explanation, but you must not tell a soul.
Suzuha nods firmly. Is it just me, or are her eyes gleaming?
We are the Future Gadget Laboratory, dedicated to defeating the evil organization that rules the world from the shadows.
Wow. Is the evil organization CERN?
Huh? Yeah, but...
Oh, so I was right? Those guys really are a contemptible lot, aren't they? She nods to herself for some reason. And contemptible? I thought I was the only one who uses words like that in normal conversation.
How did you know we were hacking into CERN?
What? You're hacking them? Right now? Me and my big mouth.
Just answer my question. How do you know about our business with CERN?
Well, actually overheard you this afternoon. If you stand here, you can hear stuff from the window. The window. Come to think of it, it was open and Daro and I were talking loudly. But can you really hear us from here? I look up to the second floor. The window's still fully open, but I can't hear a thing. I guess Daro's working quietly. I look down. There's an unfamiliar bicycle parked in front of the Braun Tube Workshop. One of those mountain bikes. Its frame is all sparkly. Its tires mostly clean. It's probably new.
Yeah, she probably stole it.
Probably.
It looks pretty fast, but whose is it? I've only been working here for a day, but Suzuha opens the Brawn Tube Workshop door with a wiry smile. I've got a lot more free time than I expected. I've gone out 4 or 5 times today. Figured I'd reconfigure the front of the store, see if I couldn't spot any customers. Reconnoiter? Now there's a word you don't hear in casual conversation. I'm pretty sure it means to perform reconnaissance, to scout an area and gather intelligence. Is she some kind of secret agent? I follow Suzuha into the store. So that's when I heard you guys talking from the 2nd floor. I got interested and looked it up online. Now I know all the rumors about CERN. Dang, we were careless. Looks like we need to get close to that window when we need to close that window when we discuss sensitive matters from now on. But if we do that, the lab will turn into a scorching hell. Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Sounds like us recording.
Anyway, you must not tell anyone else.
Or else Men in Black will raid us. Dang, foreshadowing. Yeah, I understand. I'm actually tight-lipped, so don't worry. Suzuha grins and thumps her chest confidently. All is quiet inside the Brawn Tube Workshop. That gigantic TV isn't on. Mr. Braun's not here either.
Where's the manager?
Oh, that's you. He left right after he finished repairing your TV. I'm not used to reading dialogue. You probably went to see the chipmunk. He disappears during business hours every now and then. Whenever I ask him where he's going, he always says something like, I'm picking up my beloved daughter from school, or my beloved daughter has a cold, with a huge grin on his face. He dotes on her too much. It probably just annoys her. Anyway, how irresponsible can you be to neglect work to see your daughter? He used to put a back soon sign on the door whenever he left, but now he has Suzuha to take care of things while he's gone. So, here's the fixed TV? Suzuha lightly taps on the TV on the counter. He said to charge 1,000 yen. Dang manager. I bet he gave it to us just so he could recharge. I bet he gave it to us just so he could charge repair fees. I reluctantly take a bill out of my wallet and hand it to Suzuha.
1,000 yen's only like $100.
It's $10.
Yeah.
It's $10?
Yeah.
What?
A yen is like a penny. She takes out a receipt. Apparently, it was already written out.
Man, just my bench fee alone's $100.
Yeah.
Thanks for your patronage. Well, just take it away.
By myself? Are you joking?
Huh? Didn't you bring it here by yourself? Don't you know it takes 10 times more effort to go upstairs than down? Defying gravity is no easy task, woman. I guess I can help, but... Oh, I see. We're already in the age where women do physical labor.
She was hoping for no physical labor. Wow.
Dang.
She mutters, her tone... How sarcastic of her.
Well, I don't remember anyone asking for your help. Honestly, getting help from a girl like you would just hurt my pride.
Wow. Applause. That was so manly. I might be falling for you.
You think you can trick me like that? You're lying, aren't you?
Eh? What makes you think that?
It's one of my powers. Coloring gentleman.
This power allows me to see through lies. Lies appear to glow red, then they die. You have powers? Suzuha's eyes pop, but then she clears her throat as if to hide her surprise. Are you some kind of esper? When I nod, she whispers into my ear. Are there a lot of espers like you? Oi, Mabu.
Of course not. I am special.
I thrust my chest out as far as possible to display my majesty. Oh, you had me scared for a second there, but still, it's amazing that people like you exist. Maybe CERN is the reason there aren't more where I came from. After muttering some nonsense to herself, she finally nods in understanding. By the way, does the ability to see through lies have any combat applications at all? If it were me, I'd want to perfect accuracy within 1,000 meters, or ultra-fast reflexes that let me tear my enemy's limb off before they can react. The heck is she talking about? Is she a survival game otaku? No, wait, don't tell me.
You're an organization assassin, aren't you? You must be the one they call Ms. Golgo. Who hired you?
Golgo.
Nobody hired me. What's a Golgo? She's trying to gloss over things with an insincere smile. Her confusion is suspicious. That reminds me, I think I remember her saying some awfully disturbing things when we first met yesterday. Anyway, do you have any other powers?
Even if I did, there's no way I'd tell a hitman hired to kill me.
I'm not gonna kill you.
Revealing my powers to be suicide. They are most effective with the elements of surprise. In other words, they're for me to know and you to find out.
Meanie.
Say what you like.
Burning tension runs between us. This is a classic JoJo fight. Our eyes meet. Invisible sparks scatter.
Alright.
And then an email arrives to break the stalemate. I turn my attention from Suzuha. Sumimasen.
That's the wrong button.
You got mail.
Rukago.
So this one and then Shining Finger.
I baked cookies today. I had everyone in my family eat some and got their seal of approval. Would it be okay if I baked some for your lab friends, Master? Oh, and it would be great if you could teach me some more techniques with Samadari, whenever you have time. P.S. I managed 10 practice swings today.
Dang.
Nice.
Shining Finger.
You.
Oh, Kabekun, I want you to reply to me already. I've been waiting, And please tell me I have the super hacker's address. Please tell me the super hacker's address when you can. If we don't get cracking, somebody might be getting to the IBN 5100 first. Moika.
I like how she just turned into like a biker dude.
I was more thinking like a mob man, like a
This
mob
is
member.
Moika's new voice.
I want to know the address of the super hacker immediately.
Immediately.
Duh.
So this, ne? Okay.
Okay, that.
I already turned my. This ringtone is starting to tick me off.
Hey, I kind of agree with him.
It's most likely from that male demon, Shining Finger. I can tell without even checking. I already checked.
Whoops.
This is getting ridiculous. She's got some stalker qualities, and maybe split personalities.
Yep.
I shouldn't have given her my address.
Yep.
I look at Suzuha and see her lying on the counter. She's playing with something in the palm of her hand. It looks like a small metal pin. Anyway, how can she be this lazy on her second day? I love CRTs was a lie too, wasn't it? Why the frown? Did he get a death notice?
A what?
Just wondering. She was just wondering if I got a death notice? How can she say that with a straight face? And what the heck is a death notice anyways? Do those even exist? What I meant to ask was if you got some unpleasant news.
You could say that.
This girl is hard to get a handle on. I really shouldn't let my guard down around her.
There's this woman who's obsessed with finding an IBN 5100.
Oh.
Suzuha leaps up as soon as I speak. An IBN 5100?
You know about them?
Yeah.
I see. So the IBN 5100 legend is famous. Huh.
Maybe that retro PC is more popular with female otaku than I thought. Yeah, that's it. I heard the urban legend from someone. How much do you know about it?
I actually tried looking for an IBN 5100, but in the end, I came to the conclusion that there isn't one in Akiba.
I see. Well, that's true.
You sound like you know something.
Well, I do and I don't, I guess. I don't know about it personally, but I happened to hear about it from a knowledgeable acquaintance of mine, or something like that. Another insincere smile. I'm starting to think she's not a very good liar. You could tell she's lying whenever she smiles like that. She's got an ooh-woo face.
Oops.
Sure enough, she doesn't offer any other information. She just keeps that insincere smile plastered on her face.
Who are you?
Suzuha falls back on the counter with a deep sigh. She looks up at me from that position. I was thinking of giving you a bunch of interesting information on the IBN 5100. But when you look at me like that, I don't feel like it anymore.
I'm not even interested in the IBN 5100.
I'm more concerned with CERN right now. Solving one of Akiba's mysteries won't topple the organization's regime, after all.
You don't have a shred of credibility. I have no way of knowing if the interesting information of yours is true or not.
Wow, that's harsh. Well, I admit I am acting kind of suspicious. I won't tell you, but I'll give you a hint. And then you'll writhe in agony when you can't figure it out. Right? Truth is, the IBN 5100 has a hidden function. A hidden function? That reminds me, I'm pretty sure the John Titor from 2000 said something like that.
I like how they all say it has a hidden function, but really you can just operate DOS.
Yeah.
I searched through my memories.
If I remember correctly, the IBN 5100 can do something with other with a proprietary programming language.
No way! How did you know? Tell me! I only vaguely remembered, but it looks like I hit the mark. I grinned.
It's another one of my powers. Leading question. I can read your heart of hearts.
What? No fair. For some reason, Suzuha covers her face with both her hands. She opens her fingertips just enough to peek at me. That's not enough to escape my power.
I see everything, Amane Suzuha. Resistance is futile.
Gah. Anyway, the IBN 5100 has a hidden function. It can decipher IBN's proprietary programming language, which was written before APL and BASIC became widespread. Isn't that surprising? Now I remember. John Titor said the same thing in 2000, and right after that, an IBN engineer officially admitted to that function's existence. Now it's a dead programming language that can only be deciphered with an IBN 5100. The reason Titor traveled to 1975 to obtain an IBN 5100 was because he needed that function. Maybe Moeka wants to use it too. Or maybe not. Shining Finger doesn't seem like the type who'd know about that sort of function. That's why IBN 5100s are so rare. While talking, Suzuha keeps dropping her glance to the metal pin in her hand. She rolls it around with her fingers. I guess that's a habit of hers. So IBN 5100s are super rare? Maybe if I get one, I could sell it for a high price. That could be a good way to raise research funds. But first, I have to deal with CERN.
Alright, so that is a good time to end the episode.
Good time for
That's
episode
the
ending.
end of our episode.
End of our episode.
Yeah, so yeah, that was a lot of information. I guess we got one more character to join the cast, kind of.
Yeah, getting close to her.
But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed that episode.
You better have enjoyed it.
We will be back next week with another episode, in the week after that, and after that. And probably until infinity, because there's like now 10 chapters I found out.
10 chapters.
And go check out our podcast, Baka-Talk, which is on the same YouTube channel.
Releases the same day, so as soon as you watch this, you can hop over and watch that one.
We
Also, anywhere podcasts you can find.
Anywhere you can find podcasts.
All right, well, I have been Sir Boom.
I'm Wheeze.
I am Pyrolus.
And we'll see you over on the podcast.
Jam
See you
ya.
all later.
Sai Kunguru.